Hello sunshine, I'm Gracie Gardner. Welcome to Gracie's Tarot Garden. Thank you so much for being here with me today. I am so excited to bring you yet another pick a card reading. So today's reading is going to be called What the Fuck Happened in This Connection. Sometimes you lose track of people, sometimes things just don't work out and you don't get the answers you want or need. So I'm really hoping that with today's reading I can at least give you a little bit of insight and clarity on what happened with that special person or in that situation. It could be anything, it doesn't necessarily need to be love related. So I just also wanted to say a great big warm welcome and thank you to all my new subscribers. It's just so thrilling and wonderful to see the numbers slowly ticking up. I love it. It's great. Try not to let it turn me into an anxious mess here. So it's just so great to see my collective building. I'm just so excited to be on this journey with you guys. And I'm really looking forward to what the future has in store for all of us. I've got some really big things coming in the new year, some giveaways and whatnot, and I'm so excited to roll those out in the near future. So stay tuned, keep liking, keep sharing, keep subscribing, keep commenting. It all just means the world to me and my family as well. So we'll get right into it. Today I've got 3 piles for you to pick from. So here we go. So here are our 3 piles for you to choose from today. Pile 1 here with this beautiful, lovely teardrops shaped sodalite crystal. Pile 2. We have this gorgeous pink quartz heart. And then pile 3, we have this lovely piece of rainbow fluorite palm stone here, one of my favorite pieces to meditate with. So I'll give you just one moment just to choose your piles, and then we'll get right into your reading. And if you do need another minute, please feel free to stop the video, or pause the video, and take all the time that you need to choose your pile. Hello my beautiful sunny people who picked pile 1. Thank you so much for being here today. So we have lots of cards here today, but don't worry, I will break it down for you and go through them all individually. In today's deck, I am using my New Mythic Tarot. It was my very first tarot deck that I ever got many moons ago, and it is the deck that I'm the closest to, and it's the deck that I trust the most. So it was definitely the deck that I reached for today and was guided towards. So I'm really hoping that we can get some good thoughts. I am already getting lots and lots of messages from the cards here. So I asked, I believe it was 8 or 9 different questions as I was pulling out the cards, and the first thing that I asked about was the past energies in this connection. And I got the Sun, the Wheel of Fortune, and the 5 of Cups. So this is telling me that this connection, however, whatever it was, started off quite promising. I am picking up for a majority of you that this was a love situation, but we'll get into it a little bit further. So if that is resonating with you, I'm seeing that you thought this person was the shit and you saw a lot of potential, a lot of promise in them. And what happened is some fortune, we have the Wheel of Fortune smack dab in the middle with the 5 of Cups. So there was a change in the fates. This was a destined thing to have happened, and there was a shift in energy, there was a shift in the dynamic, and it ended up with somebody very much feeling left out in the cold, feeling left behind, feeling like everything just was falling apart. So a very dramatic change indeed, for sure. So this person could be a fire sign with the Sun card. Specifically, oftentimes I pick up with Leo vibes, but that might not resonate with you guys. So I'm hearing for some of you, it could very well be this whole pandemic COVID situation, this Wheel of Fortune, that ended up making things more challenging for you and making it much more difficult to come together, to make things work. So that's the past energy there. I know it's very unfortunate when, like, I hate to say that it was destined to be this way, because nobody likes to hear that their pain was something that had to happen, but it really is confirmed to me here with this World card. So I asked what was good in this connection, and we got the World. So this really is telling me that it was a cycle. It was, for some of you, it was some karma that needed to be worked out. It was a lesson that needed to be learned about possibly your self-worth. And I am getting that it was quite an emotional time for you with all of this water in the background here. But again, very drawn to the fact that there's circles in both of those cards with the Wheel of Fortune and the World. So it really was a cycle that had to be gone through, as painful as it seems like it was, given some of these cards that I've pulled up here. I am picking up for a majority of you, this involves just you and another person, not necessarily so much a group situation or anything like that. There could have been somebody moving away. It could have been distance, possibly, for some of you. Possibly due to work. So I asked what was hidden. What don't you know about this connection? What don't you know about why this happened? So we have the Five of Pentacles in reverse, and we have the King of Wands. And normally I don't read reversals, but my guides told me it came out reversed, and I was told to read it as a reversal. So, sorry, I'm just downloading here for a sec. So, with the Five of Pentacles in reverse, this is kind of telling me that it was a mismatch of energies. Sorry, just give me 1 second here. My cat's giving me a hard time. My apologies. So, like I was saying, we've got the Five of Pentacles and King of Wands. So, this person was in trouble with something. There was something that they were going through in their life that they had to attend to. It could be financial because it was Pentacles, but there was some sort that they had to retreat. They had to withdraw. they had to pull back their energy from you. So I keep hearing like recovery, or like they needed help with something, and I think they were a little bit egoic about it and didn't want to appear in a weak way with this King of Wands. Again, I'm picking up really strong fire sign energy here. But they were really feeling lacking to the point where they had to withdraw that passion. They had to take it back and invest in themselves. So some of them might have even gone, I'm hearing some of them might have had to go for addiction help, whether that be substance, alcohol, or possibly even some sort of sex addiction here. And if that doesn't resonate, just disregard, that's no problem. Yeah, so there was something about this that definitely was hidden from you. There were things that didn't get revealed to you about why. So I'm going to draw another clarifier real quick, just with this Five of Pentacles. Reverse, just to make sure there's nothing. Yeah, so we have the Four of Swords. So they really needed to go and get some sort of rest. There was some sort of respite that they needed to take from this situation. It was just more than what they were really able to handle, and they had to go recovery. They had to go for some sort of recovery from it to rebuild. So then next we have, what was the biggest challenge in this connection? So we have the Ten of Wands and the Three of Cups. So if you're resonating with like a sex addiction, this could have been a third party situation. And of course, keeping in mind that third party does not always mean third person. It could mean work. It could mean some third extenuating circumstance which took them away from you. So this obviously caused you a lot of burdens here with this Ten of Wands, and I think you felt like there wasn't anything you could say or do that to make it better, which is always really frustrating, isn't it? I think you tried really hard to help. I think you tried really hard to offer love, attention, affection. I think you might have even reached out to offer an olive branch to them, to say like, look, I'm here for you. I can help you with anything. And I think you very much were left without left feeling very helpless, very much. So I did ask how they're currently feeling. So we have the Five of Wands. So if you're not in communication with this person, you should know that they are still fighting their demons. They're still slaying their dragons, so to speak. So they still have issues that they are working on very much. Sorry, I'm feeling incredibly distracted all of a sudden. It's like I'm really having a hard time focusing here. So they might be having a hard time focusing as well. They might be finding themselves quite distracted from their healing work. But I don't think that this is something that they're really able to ignore to a big extent, because I think it's very much ever present in their life. I think that they are getting help here, because there is this person with this lovely maiden here. So I do think that they do have somebody in their life that they are looking to for guidance, to help slay these dragons, to help fight these battles that they need to fight, which is always good. So this was actually came out with the Hermit card as well. So to fight these battles, to deal with these issues that they're going through, they really are withdrawing. Of course, we saw that already with the Five of Pentacles reversed and the Four of Swords there. So that's a good energy for them to be in if they are dealing with the Five of Wands, if they are feeling very conflicted. The Hermit energy is definitely what they need to be doing. They definitely are going into solitude. It could be forced solitude, of course, with the state of the world right now. But they're definitely preparing to fight their battles, preparing to heal, and yeah, I'm just really drawn to this sickle. So I think that they've had to cut off some things in their life. They've had to make some very drastic cuts and changes to how they operate and how they live their life, and they've really gone into quiet self-reflection mode. So I asked how this person in this connection is seeing the viewer, pile 1, and we got the Eight of Wands. So they see you very much as moving on. They see you as doing the smart thing, especially with these dolphins here. So they think that you are following your passions, that you're following your dreams, but in a very smart way. You're moving, you're making the changes that you need to do, and I think you're doing it in a little bit of a more proactive way than what they are. So then I asked, how are you feeling, viewer? How are you feeling? People who picked pile 1, how are you feeling about this connection? And we got this Nine of Wands. So you are feeling quite rough. You have been through it with this person. You have weathered the storm, and I think there have been a lot of fights. I think there's been a lot of storms. I think you feel very battered. Yeah, it's a really tumultuous energy. So I think they are seeing you as coming through this much better. Like we have the Eight of, like it's a big contrast between how they see you handling things and how you actually are feeling about things. So I think you've really put on quite a brave face. You've really, maybe you gotten your glow on a little bit. Hi, Jojo. Okay, hi, baby. Mwah. Yes, I love you. Sorry for my cat. She's very, very, very needy. So yeah, they really see you as being quite poised, and I think you are actually feeling much more weathered and beaten, and you feel like you've been put through the ringer way more than what it comes across. You just have handled it with a lot of poise and class, and but internally it's really left you feeling quite conflicted about it. So I asked what's shifting. We have this lovely Ace of Swords here. So I do see, if you're not in communication with this person, I do see possibly... Okay, Jojo. Hi, baby. You want to say hi? You want to say hi to everybody? And then I'm going to put you down, okay? Let's go down. Good girl. Okay, so I do see possibly some communication in this connection here. I think it could be a little bit on the cold side. I'm just drawn to the fact that there's snow on these mountains here. And I think you're quite ready for this. I think you have put a lot of thought into what you might say to this person should they come around again. Or you're feeling perhaps a touch defensive with this energy here. And I do pick up a little bit of fight energy here. So just be aware that you are not giving into the temptation to lash out, because we do have the Knight of Cups here for the future energies. So I do see that once this person has kind of gone through their healing and really learned their lesson, I do see possibly, of course this is all, like, don't get mad at me if you're like, gosh no, let this person stay away. Of course, it's, you always have choices in these things. You're not bound to anybody or one situation. But should you be interested with this Knight of Cups, I do see a new beginning here. I do see them coming forth in slightly a little bit of an immature energy, but honestly with good intentions to try and at least make things right and make amends. So if they are in the program, if they are going through some 12-step program, definitely see that being reflected here in this Knight of Cups. So this could indicate that they might try to come back to make some sort of amends, at the very least, or try to repair the connection. It doesn't necessarily have to be a romantic, it could just be friendship as well, but the Knight is a little bit more amorous than perhaps the Page or even the King. But so yeah, I do see them kind of strolling in probably when you're least expecting it, but you are going to definitely be on guard, be ready with this Knight of Swords, or sorry, Ace of Swords here. Yeah, maybe you'll be in a Knight of Swords energy as well. So I'm going to clarify that Knight of Cups here just really quickly, get a little bit more information. Spirit, can I please have a card? Okay, so the Hierophant. So this could indicate you could be married to this person. This could be a marriage, so they might try to come back and repair this. But it's quite a dignified energy. Yeah, okay. So yeah, it could be a marriage. It could be they really want to try to make it work with you. Yeah, we got the Magician again. Or not again, but we got the Magician. So I really think they're going to try to make this make this happen with you. So I did ask for some advice. I got an angel card. So this is interesting here. For your angel card, we have the Fool card. This is actually called Leap of Faith in this deck. Archangel Metatron. Believe in yourself, listen to your heart, do what gives you joy. So I think the advice for this group, for Pile 1 group 1, is that if you do want a new beginning with this person, it is definitely entirely possible with this Leap of Faith card here. I'm hearing that it's being guided by the angels, and they do feel a loyalty towards you with this dog here. They do very much feel a loyalty to you and this situation, and I think they really want to try to come back. So, very interesting, and I thought we could try something a little different today. I have a charm box, and I usually only use it for myself, but I thought today that I could possibly try it with you guys and see what comes up. So, very curious. Let's see here. Anything else? All right. Okay, so first off, we've got the little crab. It's a rainbow crab. So, a couple different messages I'm getting from this is that they might seem quite rough and hard on the exterior, but there's a soft, gooey inside, and so they do very much have a lot of deep feelings and emotion for you. They could also have some water in their chart, so Pisces, Cancer, Scorpio. I'm picking up for some of you that could be their rising or moon sign, Venus, Jupiter. So, and of course with the crab, it has its little pinchers as well, right? So, oftentimes they will, when you try to help them, when you try to reach out to them, they will snap at you, and that's the things that you get. So, you probably have felt like this person has lashed out at you quite a bit. We have the little shell here. So this very much gives me moon card vibes. So this is talking about how there has been a lot hidden from you. There has been a lot of, I don't know, is that, hopefully that's, so there's been a lot hidden from you. I think that they've retreated, they've really avoided trying to make it work, they've gone into self-protective mode, so to speak, like a hermit crab. So they've really shielded themselves from you and hidden a lot of things. So there are still things left to be revealed to you. There's still, I'm being told that I'm not supposed to tell you everything, that their spirit specifically has held back a few things because this person deserves to speak their truth to you. Okay, that's what I'm getting for that. We have the anchor. The little anchor. So this is telling me that currently they are feeling quite stuck. They're stuck in they're kind of stuck in one spot right now. They've dropped anchor, and they're dealing the best that they can, which is not probably the greatest way. Whoops. Jeez. Oh. But that they're right where they need to be right now. So I'm also hearing the phrase, your ship will come in. So if you are looking for new love, if you are waiting on this person or maybe somebody else, this is confirmation that it will just take time, but that good things are coming in for you. So we have the bell. We have this little bell here. So they have things that they have things that they need to tell you. They have emotions and feelings that were not expressed, and I'm getting Page of Wands vibes from this. So I think they do have things that they're going to come in and tell you. We also have this heart button with a rose on it. So they do have a very beautiful love for you that they wish that they could express to you. And we also have this tulip here as well. So I do think that maybe they look at flowers and think about you, or maybe there's something about flowers that reminds them of you. I think that they would love to give you flowers in the future. So we have the strawberry. So this talks to me of, sorry, I'm all over the place here. So this talks to me about abundance. You, I'm hearing you are just a tasty little treat. Okay, sure. So they find you very tempting. They find you very fruitful, and there's just something about you that is quite alluring and abundant that's just very, very attractive to them. So we've got this little message in a bottle here. So let's open it up and see what the message says. And it says, I don't know if you can see that or not, it says, I miss you. So they are always missing you, heart, body, mind. They're always thinking about you. And if there was anything that the higher self wishes to tell you right now, it's that they deeply miss you. And they are always thinking of you. We have this little blue shoe. So hearing somebody could be a runner. That could be runner as in they like to jog, or it could be that they are actually in runner mode as in runner chaser. So there could be a bit of a runner chaser dynamic going on, but this also could represent a little baby booty. I didn't pick up crazy strong family vibes here from this pile, but some of you could have a baby or be expecting a baby with this person. Blue, so it could be a boy. Again, we've got another flower. We've got the rose. I'm hearing they would love to smile you again. They would love to... I'm hearing your skin is soft like a rose petal. So just take that as it resonates. So there's, again, this imagery of flowers is very important to them. They, particularly roses and pink. So they're really drawn to you and they're really thinking of you. So we have a 4 and we also have a 9. So somebody could be born on the 4th day or the 4th month, and same with the 9. It could be born on the 9th day or the 9th month, or somebody could be 49. And also I am hearing, I'm gonna have to find a better way of doing this. I'm also hearing for some of you could be born in 1994. You youngins, I'm so jealous. Me, my sorry old ass here. But yeah, you could be born in 94. We have a very small little piece of amethyst. So this amethyst always reminds me of addictions. So again, coming back to addictions, amethyst is really great stone for people to carry who are struggling with addictions. It really can help clear and center people. And I've actually done some rituals to help myself deal with some addiction issues, and it involved amethyst. So yeah, keep that in mind. If you're in contact with your person, maybe slip them a little nice piece of amethyst and tell them to hang on to it. We've got the fish. So again, I'm picking up strong water sign vibes here for this one. They want to swim, swim, swim. Just keep swimming, I'm hearing. Good old Dory. So just keep swimming. So they're just keeping going. We have an apple charm here that says, "Hello Kitty." I'm not really getting too much for that, so I don't know. Comment below if that's resonating for you. Maybe you guys like Hello Kitty. Maybe you like apples. Maybe you have a cat. I don't know. And then with the mushrooms, so there's something very mystical and witchy and a little bit... With the mushroom, I'm always thinking of like the forest. So I'm hearing for some of them they enjoy hiking, or you might enjoy hiking. They might like to forage for mushrooms. Maybe they're into psychedelics. But I think for a lot of you, it just goes to show that this connection, it's a part of a bigger, I'm hearing it goes beyond just you too. So with fungus and with mushrooms, it's not just one mushroom. It's like, it's actually a living organism that grows throughout the whole entire forest. So it's quite a bit larger, and it's quite a bit more widespread than what it appears just by one mushroom. If that makes any sense at all, I don't know. So I'm being told that there's so much more to this than just you two, that there's angels and guides working tirelessly on your behalf to get this to be a good resolution for you both. So, whew, that was interesting, pile one. Thank you so much. I really enjoyed that. I don't know if that gave you any clarity whatsoever into your situation, or gave you any new insights, but I wish you all the best. Thank you for joining me on Gracie's Tarot Garden. I do twice a month 18 plus sex readings, and I try to put out pick a card readings 2 or 3 times a week. So I really hope you would consider liking, subscribing, sharing, commenting. It all just means so much to me. So hopefully I'll see you back here again soon. Take care of yourself. Love ya. Bye. Mwah. Hello, my beautiful sunny people who picked pile 2 and the beautiful rose quartz heart. So I drew out a lot of cards because I asked a lot of questions to try and get to the bottom of this situation here about what the fuck happened in this connection. So first off, I asked what the past energies were. So I got 3 cards here. We got the Page of Wands, the 2 of Wands, and the 5 of Cups. So what I'm getting is that I'm hearing for some of you it was a false start. It started off with a lot of passion. Maybe this person came at you, or it started with a bit of an immature energy, an immature passion. I'm picking up, honestly, I'm really picking up a big, strong sexual vibe for you guys. So this could have been a strong sexual connection. So it could have started off as friends with benefits or something like that and turned into feelings, I'm hearing, for some of you. So I think you were feeling very passionate. You were feeling ready to go on this journey. And I'm drawn to this centaur here, and it's like it was blocked somehow. Maybe you were blocked. I am, for some reason, picking up on Capricorn energy with that centaur. So that might resonate for you guys. So you had a lot of passion for this person. They had a lot of passion for you. If you were sleeping with them, the sex was probably phenomenal. But somebody might have been blocked. Definitely somebody had their heart broken with this 5 of Cups here. So things definitely fell apart. Things kind of cooled down really quickly. And you literally could have spent the night with them and then not heard from them again for a while, I'm hearing, which is really shitty. So, well, I asked what was good about this connection, and we got the King of Wands. So again, picking up some pretty heavy sexual vibes here. So if you're not resonating with that, it could just be that there was a lot of creative energy. But I think you guys really connected, at least on a physical, passionate level. So they could be a fire sign, you could be a fire sign, Aries, Leo, Sagittarius. I'm getting a lot of Aries vibes here. So yeah, the sex definitely was off the charts. But as we know, sex is not everything in a relationship. So I asked what was hidden about this connection. So what is it that you don't know? And we've got the Six of Pentacles here. And I'm just going to pull a card or two just to clarify that. I've got an idea what's coming through here, but so we've got the Ace of Cups. Any other cards you want to bring out for me, Spirit? What's going on? Oh, it's really 3. Okay, let's see what they are. Okay, so we got the Four of Wands, the Ten of Pentacles, the Tower, and the Ace of Cups. So what I'm getting is that there was a very uneven give and take in this scenario, in this situation. So someone could literally have been feeling like they had to beg for it, beg for attention, beg for sex, beg for affection. Yikes. You might have really wanted this to progress into a love situation with this Ten of Pentacles, Four of Wands, but ultimately I think I'm getting it's more the viewer than anything else, came to the realization with this Tower card that they were just not able to give more than what they were giving. Sorry, I'm just going to go through these real quick, make sure I'm not missing any messages here. So they might have actually had a Tower moment where they realized that you wanted more than what they were capable of. And that might have caused them to run, it might have caused them to ghost or block. I think they were worried that your expectations were too high. Don't hate me for saying that. But I mean, these are pretty strong. These are pretty big energies here, Ace of Cups. So maybe they saw that you were really getting into it and they felt very incapable of giving you what you wanted, what you need, what you desire. They could see that you were really dreaming of this going further. And it caused kind of this moment for them. Yeah, I am getting this Tower is more them. Where they just couldn't do it. They just were like, nope, back up, back the truck up. So what was the biggest challenge? And a whole whack load of cards came out when I asked that question. What was the biggest challenge in this connection? So again, I'm really getting that there was quite an imbalance in this. This is Pandora's box here. So I think, okay, so what I'm hearing is that getting involved with you is a bit like opening up Pandora's box. And what they didn't realize was that they thought it was just going to be fun. They thought it was just going to be light. But what they didn't realize was that you were actually everything that they've ever wanted and ever wished for, ever hoped for. Why do people get scared over that? I shouldn't say that, because I know I've been there. I know I've tripped out over the thought of good things happening, and I know I've vanished over. But yeah, so okay. So they were not expecting that this to be so deep and meaningful, and they were expecting it to be more surface level. And I honestly think that there was a little bit of divine intervention here with this Justice card, Eight of Swords and Two of Pentacles. Like, it's like things couldn't balance out. They couldn't balance out properly. So they felt very conflicted. They might have felt like they're... Sorry, I am really struggling with my words here for this to try and explain this situation. Just need to take a breath here. Okay, so they... And I think there was divine intervention here. And one thing... There's that phrase that's coming to mind. Rejection is actually divine intervention. So I think that them backing off or things cooling down was actually a way of trying to balancing the situation out for them. I think if they really felt conflicted about things, I think that they really didn't want to hurt you, and I think that they felt like if they continued, they would have had to face some really severe karmic justice, because I don't think they were being very authentic. I'm really getting a very conflicted energy for this person here. Like, they really felt a lot of passion. They really felt a lot of attraction, but then I think they were quite shocked at the level of complex feelings that it brought up with them, and they just weren't able to work through it. They just weren't able to make it work for them. And I think that this was blocked to a certain degree by your angels, because they knew that had it gone any further or any deeper, it would have had the potential to create a lot of chaos in your life. And nobody wants that, of course. Not to say that there wasn't chaos that was created in this situation, but I'm just seeing that it really could have spiraled much deeper. It could have really gotten really a lot messier had things continued on the path that they were on. So how are they currently feeling? I have the Four of Pentacles here. So they are currently feeling very reserved. They are feeling very much like they are focused on probably work and money. They might have a child that they are working with as well, or working on providing for. And so perhaps they were worried about how you would affect that dynamic. So they're really focusing on their family, on their stability. They might be in a little bit of a lack mentality right now, where they're really focusing on what they don't have rather than what they do have, and really trying to bring it forth in more abundance. So I also asked, how is this connection viewing you, the viewer? How are they seeing you? So we have the hermit. So you are probably in hermit mode, like most of the world right now. You could be in quarantine, you could be in isolation. I know the situation around the world is quite challenging right now, and a lot of us have had to go into this hermit mode energy, but it's a great time. It's a great way to work on yourself, work on the things that you need to do for yourself. So they do see you as being this hermit. So you could have really withdrawn from them or from the world in general, and you are just really focusing on what's important to you in this situation. I think you probably have had to cut out a few things in your life, and really try to focus on what's important to you. So they are seeing you, though. They are still seeing you as this crazy, beautiful... We've got the Queen of Wands and the Queen of Cups here. So they are seeing you as just in your passion. You are being, even though you are definitely reserved, you are very much coming across in a loving energy, and a very passionate energy. So you could also have water and fire, a fair amount of water and fire in your chart. So they are seeing you as creative and expressive and deeply emotional in a good way, not necessarily in a bad way, but just very much in your feels. You've probably have had to apologize. So you've probably, I'm just really drawn to the fact that her eyes are closed here. So I think you've had to stop seeing this person. You've really had to stop looking towards this person. Because it was probably too painful for you to be in too close contact with somebody that you feel so passionate for. So I asked, how does the viewer feel about this connection? And we got the Sun card, which kind of surprised me because I wasn't expecting such a positive card. So I think you might see this person as being your person. You might have a lot of love for this person still. You might really feel like they're the one. I'm just going to clarify that with a card or two. Can I have a card or two, Spirit? Clarify the Sun. Why does the viewer feel so happy and sunny about this connection? Okay, we got the Four of Cups. And the Lovers. So, maybe you feel like you've got choices. Maybe you feel like you have the upper hand in this situation. Like you have the ability to decide whether or not you want this to move forward. Do you feel like you have the control in this situation? I don't know. guys might need to clarify that for me down in the comments below if you want to. But how are you feeling? So you're feeling like even though they left, you still feel like you have a very strong pull to this person. You could feel like they are your twin flame with this Lovers card here. So I was picking up a little bit on twinny energy here previously with these cards here, like with the Ace of Cups, the Four of Wands, the Ten of Pentacles, and the Tower. That kind of gave, I should have said it, but so maybe you feel like you feel very comfortable and confident that this is your person, this is your twin or your soulmate perhaps, and you know that, I'm hearing that you know that even if it doesn't necessarily work out in this lifetime, you know that you have other lifetimes, you know that they're still your person. Yeah, there's just, I'm really getting this feeling of like a deep inner knowing that it's all going to work out for its greatest good, which is a really lovely energy to have. Maybe you've forgiven this person, maybe you might have moved on, but you have such a very kind energy about it. So that's very interesting. So what's shifting and changing in this connection? We have the Three of Pentacles, the Knight of Pentacles, and the Seven of Cups. So I think with these, this is telling me that there's still going to be work to be done. So of course you know that if you identify this person as your twin flame, they're always going to be there to trigger new work, new layers of the journey. I can identify as a twin. I've been told that somebody in my life is my twin flame. So I do understand how difficult the twin flame journey is, for sure. So what's changing is that there is slow growth in this situation. So if this person is a little bit of a player, I think they're coming to see that they need to put more work and growth, have more growth, and they really need to give up the options. They need to make changes. They need to pick, I'm hearing. They need to choose what they want. So there is going to be change in this connection. You might not necessarily see it directly, but they are making changes. They are working towards slow, stable growth. I can relate to this Knight of Pentacles. I know so many people shit on the Knight of Pentacles for being so slow. It's the slowest moving energy in the tarot, but I can identify with it because I'm a very slow changer. I'm very slow at growing and accepting things. So they are changing. They are making growth. It might not seem like it because it might feel like it's so slow, but they are making choices. They are making good choices, I'm hearing. So that's good to hear. So I asked about the future energy, and we got the Tower card. Doesn't everybody love to see the Tower card? So, if this person is a soulmate twin flame, you know that there are always towers. I mean, there's always realizations to go through, and me personally, I've gone through like so many tower moments over the past 3 or 4 days since the 11/11 portal and the new moon in Scorpio. Like it's been a really intense time. But the nice thing about the tower is that it clears it away, right? When you have those tower moments, it's So I don't want you to be afraid of future tower moments, because you have tower moments constantly in life. You're always coming to realization. So just keep in mind that these tower moments are for your own growth. They're for your own good. They're for your own healing journey. So there could be some things still left to discover about your person and about this connection. It's entirely possible that they might have some things to say, and it could really shake you up and really change the way that you look at it. So we'll get some advice cards here. Got some angel cards. So interesting cards. We've got the Chariot and the Peace card, which is actually the Death card. So we've got Archangel Metatron, which of course is a very important angel for the twin flame journey, and Archangel Azrael. So we have, for the Death card, release the past, there's a more enriching future coming, let go and let God. And we've got the 7, the Chariot, determination, self-control, career advancement, acknowledgement of success by others. So I do think that's kind of what I was getting. This was kind of the energy I was already picking up here with the Sun, the 4 of Cups, and the Lovers. This is kind of the energy that's coming through with this Peace card, is that there is the need to release the past, because if you are going to move on with this person, or even without this person, to advance forward, to have a new future, to have a better future, to heal, there are things that need to be released. There are things that need to let go. So you are being called upon to have self-control in this situation, which is always great, isn't it? And to be focused. So this was a very interesting reading. It wasn't quite as clear as pile number 1. It didn't quite come out as easily. Like, I'm feeling like it was very different energies. So I've got some charms here for you guys. I thought I would try a few things. Oh, and just to let you guys know that this deck here is actually the New Mythic Tarot. It was my very first tarot deck, and the one that I always seem to be drawn back to, especially when I've had more challenging readings. So I thought I'd let you guys know what deck that is. Woo! My goodness, that is so many freaking charms. Okay, we'll go through them as quick as I can so I don't waste all your time. So we've got the Fishy. So we got some Pisces. I'm picking up Pisces. It could also be Cancer, Scorpio. We've got an Elephant. So I'm hearing elephants never forget. We got 2 elephants. So perhaps somebody is from India or from Southeast Asia or Africa, I'm hearing. So that could be important in your connection. We've got the Owl with the big eyes. So you guys are paying attention. Yeah, we've also got the Glasses. So you're watching each other. You guys are keeping an eye on each other and what each other are doing. You guys, you know what's going on. They're watching you. You're probably watching them. So we've got the diamond ring. So somebody could be thinking that this could end up in marriage. So that is definitely a possibility. This ring only comes out for marriage. It's my marriage thing. So if that's what you're hoping for, it's entirely possible with this diamond ring. They are thinking about you in that way, thinking about coming back to you. Possibly having kids with this little bunny. We got a little bunny. So they might want to have a family with you, but again, rabbits always make me think about sex, and if you guys aren't doing it, they are missing it, because I can tell the sex was pretty freaking awesome. We have the penguin. So for this, they could be a little chilly right now, but the thing with penguins, I believe they mate for life, so they might be feeling like that you guys know that, I think you guys know that the other one is your person. I think you guys are feeling it really strongly that this is your person, and you just have this deep knowing that it's all going to work out and you're meant to be together. So we've got the bottle, the baby bottle. Whoop. So children could be a factor in your relationship, or they might really be thinking about having kids with you. They might really be considering that. We've got the Virgo star, which I managed to drop on the floor. And I can't seem to pick it up. So we did have the star card earlier, so we've got the Virgo, so somebody here could be Virgo. We've got a sunflower, and we also have that sun card as well. That makes me think of the sun card. So they might really like sunflowers. There might be something about sunflowers that reminds you of them, or vice versa. We've got this, I can never tell if this is a lion or a dog. So I don't know if maybe one of you has a dog. Or you could be a Leo, or they could be a Leo, which we did also get the little lion come up as well, so. But I often think of that as a dog. We've got the bear, the black bear. So I think somebody's in hibernation mode right now. Is somebody kind of withdrawing? I think working on themselves perhaps. We've got another flower. So they might want to give you a flower. Oh, we've got the Capricorn. I think I said at the beginning of the reading I was picking up on strong Capricorn vibes. So Capricorn in a heart, so maybe your person's Capricorn. We've got the music. So I think music is an important thing in this connection. Maybe you've shared a lot of music. Maybe you hear songs and think about them, and vice versa. We've got the anchor, so somebody's very grounded right now. But whenever I see this, I always think your ship's going to come in, so you just need to wait. It's the thing about being patient, waiting for your ship to come in. And again, we've got a guitar pick, so perhaps somebody plays guitar or is a musician. We've got the Taurus sign here. So somebody might be a Taurus or have Taurus in their charts. We've got a car. So there could be distance involved here. We've got the 4-leaf clover. So, 4-leaf clover, what's going on with this? I'm picking up throat chakra vibes from this, so there could be some truths that need to be spoken, but ultimately I am hearing that luck is on your side. So we do have 2 hearts for this reading. We have the heart with that's locked, and then we have the heart that's open. So there's definitely somebody in this situation that has their heart closed up, locked up, and the key did not come out. So that's interesting. Take that how it resonates. And all right. we're getting there. We got 2 ice cream cones that came out. So somebody here definitely loves their ice cream. Maybe you guys had fun with ice cream one time. Or went out for ice cream. It's not all about sex, Gracie. Okay, so we've got a little black cat here. So maybe somebody has a little black cat. We've got the dolphin. So dolphins are incredibly intelligent. So I think they are seeing you as being very wise and emotionally wise for sure. I think you have really strong water in your chart is what I'm picking up. And we've also got the crab. So somebody here could be Cancer, Pisces, Scorpio, but I really do get strong Cancer vibes. I'm also hearing that somebody could possibly lash out, maybe try to hurt you, or if you try to reach out. So, okay, we're almost through all these charms. My goodness, so many charms. So we've got this marble here, which has yellow, green, orange, and this makes me think of the Indian flag, which we did have 2 elephants come out, and also there are a lot of African flags that have yellow, green, and orange in them as well. So I am picking up a strong African or Indian connection here from the area of the world for sure. Okay, last but not least, we've got some numbers here. We've got a 6, we've got a 5, we've got a 4, we've got a 2, and 2 zeros. So there could be 2004 could be important for you. 2009 could be important. That one to flip up that way. So, and 2005. So those years might have been particularly important. I'm hearing 94 might be important to you, or 95 could be important to you. So yeah, please let me know what you thought of that. I'm sorry, I can't believe so many charms came out for you guys. So I beg your patience and I apologize, but so yeah, let me know how that resonated. Did I even come close, you guys? This seemed pretty complicated, but if this is a twin flame connection, then I can understand why it might be a little bit. So yeah, thank you for joining me at Gracie's Tarot Garden. If you enjoyed that, I'd really appreciate a like, share, subscribe, or even a comment down below. That would mean so very much to me, and I really hope that I'll see you back here again soon. I do twice a month sex readings and 18 plus sex readings, and I also try to post pick a card readings 2 or 3 times a week. So if that interests you, consider subscribing. Thank you so much. Hopefully we'll see you again soon. Bye. Mwah. Love ya. Hello, my beautiful sunny people who picked pile 3. Thank you for joining me here. So I pulled some cards out from my New Mythic Tarot. This was the very first tarot deck I ever got, and it's my most trusted deck, so I really wanted to use it today to make sure that I got the best messages through. So hopefully I'm able to describe your situation as accurately as I can. So I asked about 8 or 9 questions and pulled cards out for each question. So don't worry, I know there's a lot of cards, but we'll go and break it down, and we'll see if we can't give a little bit of insight into what the fuck happened in this connection. So I asked about the past energies, and I got some interesting things here. We've got the 5 of Pentacles, the Knight of Cups, and the Hermit. So I'm really getting a push-pull, runner-chaser vibe from this, like big time. So I think the energies could be a little mismatched in this one here, in this connection. But I'm just going to tune in real quick and just take a second to make sure here. So what I'm seeing is that somebody could have offered their cup of love. They could have offered or could have tried to start up a relationship and just ended up feeling alone, withdrawn, with the Five of Pentacles here. I'm going to pull some clarifiers actually, because I need a little bit more information here. Can I have this Five of Pentacles explained, please, Spirit? The Five of Pentacles. What happened here with this Five of Pentacles? Come on. So we've got the Lover's card. Okay, so there could have been a choice. There could have been... I didn't really pick up a lot of third-party energy here, but maybe they made somebody made the choice that this wasn't the right person. And then we've got also the Ten of Swords and the Two of Cups. So yeah, I'm really picking up strong, like, push-pull, runner-chaser vibes here. Like, very strong energy, conflicting energies here. So maybe you guys just couldn't get onto the same page with what you both wanted. Maybe you had different visions for this connection. You had different ideas of what you wanted to get out of this. I think perhaps somebody was looking for a loving romantic connection and the other person just wasn't able to give it. So we've got the Ten of Swords here for this past energy, sandwiched in between the Lovers and the Two of Cups. So it's very similar but kind of almost reversed energy to that. So again, I'm really getting that you guys just couldn't get on the same page with what you wanted. I'm picking up really big, strong water vibes. So, and also Virgo. So I'm picking up earth and water. So somebody could be a Virgo, Taurus, Capricorn, and somebody else could be Cancer, Pisces, Scorpio. But that Lover card also screams Gemini as well. So there could be Gemini here in this connection. So what was good? I asked what was good about it, and we got the Sun card, which is a really lovely, beautiful energy. So that's telling me when it worked really good, which could be why there could have been such a strong push-pull energy. Could be very triggering for somebody. It could have caused somebody to withdraw and say, no, this is not possible, that it could be this good. Let me see here. So yeah, we have the Ace of Pentacles. So it started off pretty good, I think, with a lot of giving, a lot of beautiful sunny energy. So you really saw the potential in this for sure. So what was hidden? Why? What the fuck happened? What was hidden in this? We have the Two of Wands here. So what I'm hearing is that this was a journey that you were meant to go on. This is a journey that you were meant to be on. You were meant to go through this. So you might not have really seen it as such. You might not have realized that this is, I'm hearing that this is a process that you have to go through. So that might not have been a way that you've really thought of looking at it, but there are lessons that needed to be learned, and there was, I'm hearing, there's I'm hearing a creative process. Okay, hang on a second. So I'm hearing that there could be something creative that could have come out of this connection going the way that it did. So something needed to be birthed, something needed to come into this world as a result of this connection. That's what I'm getting, and that the only way that it could have happened was as a result of learning these lessons that you have had to go through as a result of this. So it's definitely been a journey for you guys, and I don't think it's even remotely close to being done. But I do think that it's brought about some sort of abundance for you or your person or in this connection. There's definitely, I am really getting a strong feeling like something has been created as a result of this connection kind of going off of the rails, maybe. Something that needed to come out into this world. So it's very interesting. So what was the biggest challenge? What was the biggest challenge in this connection? What was the challenge in this connection? A marriage. There's some sort of... The biggest challenge is a marriage. Were they in a marriage? Were you in a marriage? Sorry, I'm being nosy. Or I'm also hearing tradition. So it could be like tradition was blocking this a little bit. But it definitely sowed the seeds for something better to come through. Definitely with this Seven of Pentacles here. Alright, so how are they currently feeling? We have the Six of Wands here. So they are feeling quite victorious about something. So they are feeling very much like they are the winner. I don't like that energy. Normally I love the Six of Wands energy, but it feels kind of smug right now. So like, do they feel like they've won because you've lost? Queen of Wands. So much creative vibes I'm picking up here. Knight of Cups. Queen of Swords. Okay, so I'm really okay. I wasn't really getting third party energy, but I with the way the cards are coming out here, I really do think that they had choices and they feel like they made the right choice in love. So just take that as it resonates. If that doesn't, you feel like it doesn't apply to you. And I don't mean to say that you were the wrong choice if they didn't choose you, because that's kind of a shitty thing to say, but I think they had the choice between a fire sign and an air sign. I don't know why I'm hearing they chose the fire sign. So they might have gotten married. They might have gotten married to this other person, but you kind of feel like they're your person, although this could be reversed as well. But they're definitely feeling victorious in love. They're feeling very much right now like they made the right choice. So how are they seeing you? How are they seeing the viewer? Pile 3. We have the Devil and the King of Wands. So they see you as being a bit of a slave to your passions. They see you, this could be them. This could be you. They see you as being quite smitten with them and addicted to them. But I don't necessarily think that's the case. I do think that I think they really see that you're working hard towards whatever it is that needed to come about as a result of this connection being so back and forth. So I'm going to ask for another clarifier. I didn't ask for this many clarifiers with the other piles, but... So we've got the 6 of Pentacles, the Justice, and the Star. So you are being very giving and generous. Whatever it is you're doing, whatever it is you're putting your passions into, you're really shining bright. You're really doing a great job. And I think it's bringing about balance and justice in this situation. I don't know if this is resonating for you guys at all. I'd be very curious to hear if this is even making any sort of remotely, any bit of sense to you guys. But, yeah, I think they really see that you're blazing your own path and you're being very determined about it. You're being very focused, but you're also doing it in a very... It's interesting, the Justice and the Devil card. So maybe what you're putting your passions into is something to bring about balance and fairness in the world. Maybe you're doing something creative that's going to bring about some sort of balance. Maybe you're setting up a charity or setting up some sort of projects that's going to be helping people. So it's an interesting energy, very interesting energy. Okay, so and then I asked how you, the viewer, are feeling about this connection, and we've got the Ace of Pentacles, the 4 of Cups, and the High Priestess. So I think you've really had to draw upon your own inner wisdom and guidance in this situation. I think that there has been a little bit of gossip, perhaps about you in this situation. I think there's been some negative talk for sure in a group of people. And I think you've really had to rise above it. I think you're still showing up with a lot of giving energy, but you're really feeling like you need to invest in other things right now, is what I'm hearing. Yeah, so you might have gone through a little bit of a spiritual awakening or some sort of dark night of the soul that might resonate for you guys. I know I've been there. I went through my dark night this past summer. It's not a piece of cake, so if you did go through it or you are going through it, hang tight, hang tough. It's not easy, but it's worth it, and you'll be grateful in the end that you did. So yeah, I think you guys are really seeing the toxicity in this connection, I think. and you've really had to rely on your intuition to really know what to give to and when to hold back and when to what to move forward. So good for you guys. It's not easy to rise above gossip and pettiness, and I really am seeing that you are seeing a lot of pettiness in this connection for sure. But what's shifting is this Hierophant. So this is like Capricorn energy for me, Taurus energy. So a lot of stability. I think things will become more stable, a little bit more grounded. I think that this journey that you're going on, if it is a dark night of the soul or this spiritual awakening, it's going to get to a more stable place. I know spiritual awakenings, if you are going through that, they can take years to get through. So it's not something that just happens in a matter of weeks or even months. But if you are on this journey, if you are building something, you are going to get to a much more stable, much more balanced place. I'm going to draw another card for this one. For the Hierophant, what's shifting in this connection? So you definitely have choices with that Seven of Cups coming out there. And the Ace of Cups. So, okay. I was kind of picking up on a little bit of marriage vibes as well. So, maybe you have a new love or you're considering a new love. But this could really, and I'm getting this as somebody else. So, I really do feel like this is somebody else. You have options. The universe always gives us more options, honey. Like there's not just one fish in the sea. So if this was a love connection and it didn't work out, or if this was a business thing or whatever the case may be, this is just the universe saying that the cup runneth over. You know, there's always so much more. And if you do want to get married, if you do want to have a new love, this is definitely going to happen in the future. This is definitely something that you're manifesting, an energy that you're shifting into. So we do have future energies of the Two of Swords and the Chariot. So with this connection here, again, runner, chaser, push-pull. So you might decide if this person comes back or tries to choose you in the future. I'm really seeing that you're going to put up some sort of barrier or block to try and keep this person back, keep this person away, which is entirely fine if you feel like if they've messed with your heart, if you feel like you just can't do it, then if it's just too messy, I'm hearing, then there's absolutely no reason why you have to keep going, keep playing. So I'm definitely seeing that you're going to be moving forward, but not necessarily with this person, with this Two of Swords here. This could be a water sign coming in for you, Cancer specifically. So you might have really getting a lot of choices for you for the future, which is always a good thing. I love choices, and I think that's great. So I am seeing that you're going to be blocking what's not working, blocking which is overly impulsive, overly rash. You're really going to be in this High Priestess mode still, I think. So, we got some advice here. I picked out a couple of angel tarot cards for you guys for advice, and we got the Page of Raphael and the Ten of Raphael, which is the Page of Cups and the Ten of Cups. So, and a new emotional situation, messages regarding relationships or social invitations, great intuitive insights. Love and blessings fill your life, harmonious relationships with family members, happily ever after. So yeah, I really am seeing, like, the advice from Spirit for you guys is you really do have a great happily ever after coming. It might not seem like it right now, or you might not know which direction to go, but you really just need to tap into that intuitive side and tap into your intuitive nature. And I think you've really got this. I think you've really seen this person for what they are, or this situation for what it is. And I think you are seeing it quite clearly for the most part. You might not have been aware so much that they were investing in another person at first, but I do think that you shifted gears quite dramatically and quite quickly and are really coming off so diplomatically, so fair, so you're just the star in this situation. So bravo for you guys. So I'm so excited to reveal my charms for you guys. I've got my charms here. I usually only use these for myself, so I'm really excited to bring them out for you guys today and see what comes out, what kind of messages. Hopefully half the bucket won't come out like it did for the second one. Okay, well, want a little bit more than that. Got a few more. Okay. Alrighty. So we've got the fishy, the little fishy, so, and also the crab. So lots of water for you guys, picking up Pisces, Cancer, Scorpio. So with the crab, of course, there's that tough shell with the soft gooey inside. And also with the crab as well, they have a tendency to pinch and lash out. It's funny, the crab came out for every single reading today, but so yeah, you might really feel like this person has really tried to bite you, I'm hearing, really tried to get at you. We've got this elephant, so you could have a connection to India, or you might like elephants, you might I'm hearing also elephants never forget. So we've got unicorn tears. This is telling me that your tears were noticed by your angels, and it's not in vain. Something magical will come out of it as a result. So we've got the little message in a bottle. So let's take a look and see what the message says. It says, I miss you. So you might not like that. You might be really missing your person. We've got the camera here, so they are looking at your pictures. Maybe you are looking at their pictures or thinking about the past. They could be watching you somehow, some way, trying to keep an eye on you. We got the ice cream here. I'm hearing can be a little frosty, but you're still sweetie. You're still a sweetie. We've got the broken heart. Definitely getting lots of broken heart vibes here. We have the butterfly. So this also makes me think of a spiritual transformation or a spiritual dark night of the soul. So like when I was going through my dark night of the soul, I often thought about butterflies and caterpillars because you know, when that caterpillar goes into its cocoon, and it almost like almost like its body liquefies before it's able to reknit itself into this beautiful butterfly. And it certainly can't be an easy or comfortable process, but it's definitely one that is necessary. So whatever journey you're on, whatever process you're going through, the pain is transforming you into something better and more beautiful and more aware and more whole and more in line with your purpose. So we've got the wedding ring, and my wedding ring only comes out when somebody is thinking about marriage. So I was picking up on big marriage vibes for you, pile 3. So perhaps you have already found somebody, perhaps you already are engaged to somebody new, planning a wedding. So that's just affirming that is in the future for you. Oh, we got a letter. We got the letter W or M. So maybe that's one of your initials. I've got 1995 and 1993. So maybe 1995, maybe 1993 means something for you. Or maybe maybe some of you are 39, number 5. So that's what I got for you, pile 3. You guys, I can tell you've been through it, and you guys are, I think this was a really conflicting situation. Oh, we also have a little heart here. Sorry. Missed that one. Just this little puffy heart. So there is love coming if you are single. Have love for yourself. Love yourself first. Always. So this was beautiful energies. I think you've got a really great future ahead. I'm really excited for you guys. I think you guys are really creating something and are really doing it in a very interesting, passionate, spiritual way. So very awesome. So thank you so much for joining me here at Gracie's Tarot Garden. I'm so thankful for you guys for being here. I do twice a month 18 plus sex readings, and I also try and post pick a card readings 2 or 3 times a week. So I really hope you'll consider hitting that subscribe button, that like button, maybe you sharing, leaving a comment down below. Take care of yourself. I know it's trying times. Stay safe. I love you guys so much. Hopefully I'll see you again soon. Bye now.